I mean, well, they got the API this week.
Right.
We got the API this week, Larry Legend.
API.
Scotty won last year.
Imagine that.
What would you shoot on that course? Bay Hill. You remember it from like
Oh, I know
Tiger
Bay Hill.
Woods?
Yeah.
I used to fucking chunk darts on Tiger Woods at Bay Hill, like playing against Jim Furyk.
Oh yeah. I remember 18 at Bay Hill.
It's a good course.
Yeah. What would I shoot there?
158.
Well, I heard a thing one
There's a
time.
bottle of water there.
There it is. I mean, as long as I wouldn't have to re-tee it, that'd be all right.
What about the bear trap?
They made
The
it
one they
easy
just
this
played?
year for, yeah.
The Cognizant
Got a lot of
Classic?
water.
That's why they call it the bear trap. That's what's that? The last 4 or 5 holes?
I think it's the last 5.
That's
That par
tough.
3 is like 198.
That
They
one's
put the
open.
pin on the back right.
Yeah. It's bunkered
The
up.
wind
too.
blowing and you're winning up by one shot. Like,
Get your butthole tight. I asked, how would y'all play, today?
Yeah.
40, 50 mile per hour winds, what would be the play?
and then like last week, like, what would you shout on the bear trap? You know, shit like that.
I like that.
But like Masters will be speak for itself.
No,
All that shit speak for itself. Like that's an easy podcast
Any major cover.
because everybody's cool with fucking mad
Yeah.
and they'll listen to anything.
I think we should go live during the back nine on Sunday.
I'm fucking down.
'Cause people
I'm
don't
down to be
watch
live
that.
on Friday afternoon.
People ain't gonna watch us.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I don't know if you
People-
live reaction to it.
So what they do is they're in their
Everything on
earphones.
YouTube Live?
In the,
Yeah,
in their earphones,
right.
they
Yeah.
got you and they're watching them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I personally would want to hear them. But that's me.
Yeah.
Like I want to be in the.
Like it would
I
be.
want to be in the atmosphere.
We can't show the Masters,
No,
can
we can't show
Yeah.
shit.
Nah.
Oh yeah, they're,
You wanna
like,
get
they're the
down.
most strict
Copyright
out of
thing,
every
man.
one. They could.
Be
Well,
on
they-
for 3
yeah.
seconds. NFL's pretty strict.
They got their own app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey,
they do it right.
the
Why
reason-
don't PGA Tour try that shit?
I don't
They
know.
should.
They're so fucking far behind.
People our age would rather watch it on your phone.
If they
Like the
got-
Masters app, you can watch. You pick any group. I mean, we got 2025 technology.
Like me and Larry were talking about earlier. NFL. How many documentaries you watch? NFL
Well, you have
documentaries?
NFL films. It's
Yes.
its own.
How many of those you watch? You're like,
Oh,
like a million of them. How many of PGA films would you watch like that?
Yeah.
Like if it was on Netflix, I mean anything like that,
Yeah.
I would watch.
That's
that.
true.
I think they're leaning that way.
They gotta be unless they're gonna die.
Well,
They don't.
they're bringing in YouTube influencers.
Yeah.
I think that's part
They're just
of
trying to copy Liv at this moment, but that's
Yeah.
what they should have been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they
yeah.
weren't
Behind.
fucking old whites.
No,
That's
that's
true.
what they are.
It's the same thing as like America, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just institutions.
Well, they thought they were.
It's ran by people that were born in 1952.
Yeah.
They also have
1960.
they have a brand they think can't be defeated.
I mean, that's
true.
how they grew
That's
up.
what they
That's just
are.
how they think.
That was their world.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be them one day.
Yeah.
Like,
Like it's nothing's gonna beat our PGA Tour, so we're not worried about it. So that's.
I mean,
that's
I
why
tend
they're worried about it.
to agree with it, but they're getting punched in the mouth.
Well,
So
that's why they're.
they could have avoided all that, I guess.
They could have, but I think it took the punch in the mouth to wake them up. Like, all right, well, we're getting killing ratings here.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of tired of the radio.
well,
shit.
Phil Mickelson is the one that called him out.
Well, yeah.
He called him out on all of them.
was right too.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
crunched the numbers. He talked to guys.
yeah.
They were getting fucked.
Yeah, they were.
I mean,
The old whites were getting paid.
Yeah. Because it didn't make
well,
sense.
Phil understood that his value, the stars,
Yeah.
is they should be worth
Bigger than the
more.
tour.
Yeah,
Well, the crazy thing.
Tigers bigger than the tour.
almost like
Yeah.
NBA players. So they're getting contracts. Phil has,
Yeah.
he brings people to the.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had to win. You had to actually win to bring in.
Buy tickets.
Phil understood his
Yeah,
value,
Yeah, absolutely.
for sure.
And
and you can't blame them. I mean, everybody else in America does the same thing.
Yeah,
Corporate.
what's crazy to me now is even if you win a major, it's only like $3 million. Like it ain't, stupid.
I think it's like 4.2 million now.
That's still ain't enough. Think how much money they make
That's
off.
a lot of money
I
there.
think the elevated events, well, they won 5.
That was 4.2, I believe.
I think the Masters, you're gonna win like $3 million.
3.6,
Yeah,
something like
it's not a
that.
lot. It's,
Well,
well, it's a
it's
lot.
not-
but
You make a lot more time playing for the Cowboys. Like the
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys QB,
Yeah.
you'll make more money even if he's good or not.
yeah.
As of last year, 2024, every elevated event I believe, got bumped to 4.2 million. First place, which that's a lot of money.
Inflation?
Yeah, the
What's that
Saudis,
inflation adjusted?
I mean, the Saudis is the reason they're getting paid 4.2 million.
Saudis are bad.
They're 20 million per.
Terrible organization.
Richie, it's 20 million per.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
That is
If
insane.
you look like 8 years ago, it was probably 12 million maybe.
So that was what Phil called out, was like the purses don't add up, they need to be bigger because
Yeah,
they were getting that money basically.
the Players Association.
PGA was.
Yeah, the Players Association in the NBA, well, you know, it's like 51-49 split on
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah.
PGA, it's like 75-25, and Phil
Old
understood that.
whites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phil broke it down. You know,
I didn't know they had a players union in the PGA, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I think
makes-
they probably formed it.
if you missed the
Had
cut,
to.
if you missed the cut, you were out. You know, $5,000.
Yeah, because you got to pay
Travel
for your
and-
stuff. Yeah.
Lodging.
Like you said, they don't get contracts. I mean, you have sponsors.
As of now, though, they
But you don't
changed
get
it. You get a
contracts.
stipend up to. You get a stipend
Yeah.
of $250,000 or something. And if
Yeah.
you win, it comes off that stipend.
Yeah.
So at least you're.
Okay.
They.
It's kind of like
yeah,
they
basically your travels are covered for the whole
Yes.
year.
Well, they-
you make a little salary,
Because you're
Yes.
on the tour.
and you make a profit $80,000. Like you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
It was so cutthroat. Like if you were struggling at the bottom of
That's
the
why-
fair, you were losing a bunch
Yeah.
of money.
Yeah.
And if you didn't make it, you lost a lot of good golfers for that. It's kind of like they pay minor league baseball players.
Well, if you're a
They
PGA
actually
player,
pay
if
them.
you're playing in a PGA event, you shouldn't have to pay. You shouldn't lose money.
You shouldn't. You
No.
should get your.
You should make $5,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 grand. I was
Yeah.
like
So
5
you should
grand.
get 10 grand, 5 for lodging.
Yeah. Yeah.
5
They
grand.
did change that, so. But Phil is the reason.
He
They
did.
got
And
that
then
point.
Phil.
If Phil wouldn't have done what he did,
That's
then
why they hate Phil.
Yeah.
Because he ain't never been part of that.
Yeah.
Like club with.
And they also threw Rory under the bus doing all that.
He's a pussy though.
I mean, yeah. But
He allowed himself to get thrown under the bus.
that's the point. They did throw it, but they said, look, you got to be the face of the PGA Tour. And he tried and failed miserably doing it.
yeah, he.
And now that's why he don't even talk anymore. Like you notice he don't say nothing about nothing anymore. He just said, okay, well,
It
I looked
hindered,
back.
hindered his guy.
dead.
Yeah.
His mind probably
Yeah.
more than
Probably
anything.
stressed him out.
Fuck yeah, dude. Because think about it, he's probably like, man, if I miss this 3-footer, like,
Yeah.
they're gonna roast me and I gotta
Yeah.
go up there on the head of the players
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Yeah.
And then he misses it, you know.
Yeah.
He was missing a lot during that time.
Hey, I think he's gonna win the major this year.
He said,
I don't think he will.
I
I think
I
he'll
think
win
he does.
one or two more tournaments.
And bold call, it may be Augusta.
That's the one he needs to conquer.
You think he can
It's
do
a
it on
win.
the back nine on Sunday?
If he's got a 6-shot lead,
You
maybe.
don't think the U.S. Open
That's how he
thing
wins.
is going to come back and haunt you when you're in that position again?
Maybe,
Think
but
about it.
he's got to have a 6-straight lead. Or he
Yeah.
can't win. That's how he's won all his.
I think his first
No,
first blow up there.
I would rather have Rory like 4 back on Sunday.
chasing,
I want Rory, me
I'm-
personally, I want him chasing on Sunday. And
not
he
playing
shoot like
defensive golf.
he shoots 7 under and win that way because he's not feeling the pressure.
I mean, that is
Right, current Rory.
Yeah,
That's a
I
bad
agree
Today
with that.
Rory.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be chasing.
Well, what lead?
2 back
What lead did he have when he blew up?
at the U.S. Open.
No, at Augusta the first time when he had that real.
Probably
bad
like
lead.
a 1 or 2 shot lead.
Okay, and he was young.
Which year was
shot
that?
at 80. He was probably like,
Is that 2000?
He was like 22.
yeah, I'd say it's probably like 2007 or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he was young.
So Tiger, he was in the mix.
I can't remember.
Was that one of his years?
He
Blew
wasn't.
his knee out.
He wasn't in the mix that year. I think it's.
Well, he won 08, yeah.
He won 08.
He was
I
in
think it may be
he was in a
09.
major drought, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because until 08, it's been like
Well, he.
2 or
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
He had the infidelity.
Yeah, he was. He was enjoying some things during that time.
I mean, he needs to figure out a better way to tell her. Or her finding out, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been a shock to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, on Ron White, you ever heard the bit he did?
Yeah.
He said nobody ever talks about all that pussy Tiger turned down.
Yeah.
He said he turned down all that. I mean, if you look at the ratio.
He turned out every woman that met he met.
Yeah.
So
I
props
mean-
to him.
I mean, that's pretty good percentages turned
Yeah.
down, you know?
He was banging like strippers there. Like he was going full on.
I don't care what he does, his personal life,
I don't
to be
know.
honest.
Fuck no.
He,
I mean, I just like the way he hits a golf ball.
I like how he shapes a shot.
He can.
Dude, he thinks like Richie. He'll grab a 48 degree on the side of the
Yeah,
green.
he's
9-iron. He grew up in that era.
yeah. Well, he was taught to shape shots.
I tell you, I watched Paul running again yesterday.
Oh,
Go watch Paul
Paul
running.
running.
It teach you how to fight. So
he
he
was
was,
about Paul
he was
running.
saying like on
If
the
you want to be
friend,
above average, watch you.
he basically said if you're like not on the green, you need to be chipping, but you need to chip with the right club. So basically you're putting, but you're like putting with an iron.
Yeah.
So
The putt with an iron.
he was saying like on a regular green, if you got a 3-iron and you carry it 3 feet, it's gonna roll 10 times. So it's gonna roll 30 feet. So if you're 35 feet away, you can get a 3-iron, chip it 3 feet, and it's gonna be around the hole somewhere. Because it's gonna roll around 30 feet. So it's not gonna be terrible, I guess we'll say. And then once you get better at that, obviously on the video he said it's like fucking a foot every time. And then makes a couple, like it's insane.
It is insane. What year was that?
The year he shot that was probably like fucking late 80s. That video.
See,
You pull him up on YouTube.
the only reason I would be skeptical on that is because
Them Prairie Greens.
well, the greens, amateurs, munis and stuff, that would work. But if you're talking like the college tour level type greens,
Anything double digit.
that may not be the approach. I mean, what do you think on that?
I think it just it depends on it depends on how you play your game. Like I play to keep myself long-sided.
Yeah, that's
I want
true.
everything.
So
you
you're-
go at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So
You're in that situation.
I'm either short where I can chip it like, up the hill and where I can make a par basically, and then
Yeah.
so I make less birdies probably, but I make a lot more pars.
I guess what I'm saying is like if the green's running,
I mean, if it's running like a 12,
12.
yeah, it's like you're gonna have a lot of green.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think it depends also if you're like 10 handicap or below, you wouldn't have to worry about it as much. But most people are, a lot higher. They need to hit those shots because they're easier to hit.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
this is the thing. Like stroke play shots is what they are.
I got you. That makes sense.
Like you ain't gonna have many big numbers, but you can, duff a chip and then 3 putt or something. I mean, you never know, but
I just feel like that takes a lot of practice too.
it's just a feel.
I feel like it is
It's
a
pure
skill.
feel.
It's a
It's pure
skill too. You can't just.
It's good to have.
It's safer, obviously, once you learn it than the.
The only problem with me is I'm getting to where I'm depending on it, and like I'm fucking losing the chip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but that's on me. More than
You
anything.
don't need to go into the round doing it 18
Yes.
times.
When you don't need to or have to.
No.
Like the way you
Because
play,
you're gonna need the
you
chip.
need to do it 60% of the time.
Yeah.
Like not.
Yeah.
Not,
Around half is probably a good
yeah,
goal.
not 85%.
No.
Yeah. So I need to like be more confident on like the 23-yard, like get in there and hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way I can, like, especially in 4 balls and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're around
won't
there,
go
we're
after
both
the
chipping,
shot.
like, one of us would probably get pretty close.
Yeah.
Odds.
And then one of you should go after it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
But I thought that was good. It's like 3 through 5 iron rolls 10 times what you carry.
yeah.
Alright, so like a 7 iron would be like 5 times what you carry. And
So
then
you're
sand wedge is 1.5 what
so
you
you're
carry.
looking at this as math.
Yes,
Yeah.
on that shot.
Wow. See, my brain cannot go there, Larry.
Well, I'm
Larry's liking it, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
but
that-
I understand it. I respect it, but
I like it as
Like your
pure.
regular sand
Like, I can't
shots
be
are gonna
crazy.
roll about 2 times what you carry. So if you carry 10 yards, it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
roll.
pretty true.
It's
And that's
gonna
pretty
roll.
true. Just
Yeah.
thinking about your shot is pretty true.
So
Yeah.
like that's how you factor stuff.
yeah.
Like
And I
if you're short sided, you factor it like that.
Yeah, definitely. See, I guess I wouldn't know what, like a 9-iron, like do I land it here or do I land it there?
That would take you a lot of work.
But the
But
So just
sometimes-
used to
but
that.
it's because every green,
green's different.
Yeah.
But if
in
it's
green,
if
down
you're-
green.
those numbers are based off probably like an 8 or 9, something like that.
Yeah.
Like not slow, not fast.
Yeah, just a standard flat.
And then adjust
And
the
then you
scale.
adjust what you're working with.
So like
like
what you were saying to me, if I was on a 12 green, well my 3 iron would roll, I would say probably instead of 10 times, probably like 12 to 15 times. So if I carry it 3 yards with my 3 iron, it's gonna roll 12 times, so 36 feet.
yeah.
Instead of the normal
so
30.
he was legit chipping with a 3-iron.
Every one of them.
Like
fucking.
I don't
Just do it for the film.
Yeah, I mean he did it then too,
Yeah.
but
Like, would he actually use that in a round?
if he was like, yes, yeah.
That man's like,
If he had a green to work with, he's gonna chip a 3-iron if possible. He's saying the closer you get to putt it,
Oh, that's his theory.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you
I
get on the
guess.
ground, the more
Why
consistent
wouldn't
you're
he
gonna
just
be.
put it at that point?
I
Because
would.
you got terrain.
Okay.
So he views.
So he's not on the frame.
He still
He's
views
kind of on the
that.
wall.
He's got
He views the 3-iron chip higher
It's a
percentage
putt.
than a putter.
all he's doing is carry it 3 feet over that so it can roll straight to it. That's
He's
all he
taking
does.
out the.
He's
Yeah,
taking out the
rolling
shit.
over the frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who can't chip a ball 3 feet?
Yeah.
With a 3-iron, I've seen a lot of people not be able to do it.
My nervousness would be down. If it was a downhill chip.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you
practice.
Well, you just go 5-iron or 6-iron. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta rate this. You gotta figure that out.
If you
obviously.
never practice a 6-iron chip, I would not recommend you do it.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
don't go out
Yeah,
on
this
course
is
and do
this
that.
is
Yeah, yeah.
this is range work. That's what this
Well,
is.
you obviously want to practice it,
Yeah.
but like you need it, I guess is.
But I feel like you have to practice it on the green.
It is
You can't
something
just
you
get
need.
out in the yard and practice.
No,
you
you
do,
have to go to
But if you practice enough, you can feel it for the most part.
That's probably true.
Oh yeah.
Like it also depends on those shots, like your aim point, in my opinion, because there's a lot of times you should get it on the green and like center of it. That way you have a 6-footer to make it instead of right at it.
Yeah.
It rolls by and all type shit. Like all that matters.
The only knock I could see in that logic is if it was short side green. If the pin was close,
Well, yeah, I mean you have to.
then you'd have to go up.
You either have to roll it up or go over it,
Yeah.
which probably go over would be better.
Oh yeah.
But that, I mean, it's just a scale, and like you personally scale it after that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
understand.
makes
I understand
sense.
it,
I mean, the
yeah.
math makes sense.
but like I'm gonna go. That's where you start from. I guess is what I'm saying. Like 3-iron's gonna roll 10 times.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
And just Bryson counts off every shot. He's probably doing something similar to that.
Yeah, I think the
I mean,
best
that's what he does.
the best
Yeah.
way to play golf is to do both.
Yeah, you gotta mix them well when they need it.
Yeah, that's the best way to play golf, and it's hard for me to, because I almost want to game plan before I play around the golf. I want to I'm gonna work the 60 high spinner every shot, because that's what I'm comfortable with. But I need to take what the shot gives me.
Sometimes the
sometimes you
pitch,
can't use
pitch,
that.
pitch and
Yeah.
roll is like the call.
Yeah,
So I mean,
You need
you're the same way as
you
this
need it all the
basically.
day.
is it weird
Yeah.
that
Y'all are opposites.
I don't feel comfortable chipping with a 52
I mean,
Like,
it's weird,
I'd rather
but
grab
I get
a-
where
I
you're
would
going.
rather grab a-
Weird.
P wedge? Like if I'm gonna knock down, just go to a P wedge.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
I
knock
mean,
down.
that's fine. It's just all about visualizing how the ball's gonna come off the club, to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically,
if I know with I chip the 56. I know if I chip on a pitcher wedge, it's just gonna come off lower. It just swings softer. That's all it is to me. But I get,
yeah.
like 52 messes with you. I get that. I do get that.
Yeah.
I like
because I got a low
pitching 48.
bounce. I got an 8-degree bounce on my 52. So it's like
So it's,
real skinny
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah.
And it almost
Dig,
makes you
but-
feel like you gotta pick it perfect.
don't they dig
Yeah.
better? 8.
They're made for tight lines.
Yeah, the 12s are for like not as tight.
So you would want like a 12 if you want to hit a little bump and run,
Yeah.
because it's a safer shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with the P-wedge thing every 52.
Because my P wedge is
I like
not
chipping
a,
with a P wedge.
it's not a bogey.
Like
It's like part of the set, so it's a caddy back type.
the thing on you is like if you think you need to pitch a 52, I think you can just hit your wedge like
Yeah.
make your 60 or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the P would actually be low enough where it would roll for you.
Yeah.
Like 52 for you probably wouldn't roll that good for you.
And dude, I get up there, I get so crazy with it, I'll try to cut my 48-degree lead. Like,
Come
see if I
across
can
it.
check it.
I'll do that.
Instead of like bumping it,
Yeah.
just like.
That's all I've been working on.
Yeah.
On that last chip I did at the
Dude, you gotta
cave.
get
That's all
That's
I'm working
what Bobby Lee does.
on. Yes. He knows how to do this shit.
If you can get what you can spin a 48, you can control the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Cause you can just kind of let it bleed, let it a little spin.
Yeah.
Little cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
go up to
Get a
it.
little
That's a
cut
good
shot
play.
and just let it go.
That's a controllable play.
That's what I'm trying to work on. Like 48 and do that.
Well, think
I
about
practice it.
Because
so
it goes
I got-
high enough to get over what I need to get over. And then it's
So
still
that
rolls.
shot I hit at last round we played at PF by the tarp.
Yes.
It was a little cut
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
and it hit the bank and kind of spun up right.
Worked out perfect.
I got lucky with that. Had a good bounce.
They say luck counts.
Luck part of the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But what y'all are describing is a flop shot because when you flop, Well, at least when I hit a flat shot, I'm coming across it.
You play like you're like in between.
I'm in between you two.
Yeah.
I'm
you
the perfect in
play
between.
you play more of a standard spinner.
Is that
tip.
weird? Probably.
Just weird how that works. But I play in between.
You play the standard 56.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 55.
Chip
Yeah,
56?
Each chip's like mid, like it ain't high, it ain't low, it's just mid spinner.
It does. I just noticed that now, just like say it.
I mean, that's what you want.
I get draw spin on it, but I like that.
See, I like the cut spin, not chips.
What's your? I've been watching a lot of your film, like on your drivers and you're hitting it good. Well,
Yeah.
like what's your?
Swing thought?
So you're like your left arm. What's your left arm doing?
Trying to lag it.
So like what's it doing? Like from
Impact?
pre all the way.
Pre, I'm just keeping my left hand facing the ball.
Okay.
Like I'm
So that's
really
what I'm trying to figure
focusing
out.
on
Something
that.
like
Kind of like, I think DJ does that a lot.
that. Yeah.
Flat hand.
So you're
So on the takeaway, I'm like,
your thought is that to the ball or the ground.
yes. And the theory behind that is I'm keeping a straighter club face the
Yes.
whole way.
Well,
I'm not.
I noticed it, so that's why I'm asking.
I'm trying to keep a square club face, hitting it like a 5-iron.
No.
You know when you hit a 5-iron, you want to
Yeah.
Sometimes
you keep
keep your-
everything.
like a 3/4 swing 5-iron reaching.
Yeah.
I'm doing that with a driver, but trying to explode. You know,
Yeah.
it feels weird, but I feel like when I do
So
that,
that's your thought.
when I want to hit a fairway, I'm like
Palm or
palm down. That's why I hit it kind of low. It just comes out like a little,
fist to the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. So it's
almost like a 3/4, but I don't go that far. So it's a lot.
yeah.
If that makes sense, I'm like you hitting a knockdown 5-iron with the driver. Because my club head just
Working.
stops 3/4.
But I mean, you still get a lot out of it though. It ain't really.
Oh yeah, you get plenty.
But I feel like
You're kind of long.
I just
That helps.
started. Yeah, I just started doing that. You know, not long ago. And
Like-
this is the most fairways I've ever hit. So
Like when the motherfucker hits fairways, like I'm like I gotta know what they're doing.
Yeah. He's consistent.
like,
He's
I'm turning into a fairway hitter.
My like the left shoulder, arm, whatever. I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, you've been in yours a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like I need to slowly get out of that if I want to be more consistent.
your 3-wood swing looks better than your driver swing.
I agree. Absolutely.
It's less
I
bend.
think also the shaft fits
And the
me
short.
better.
I
So
think
I
it's
got
less.
that shaft and Mullins.
Your driver swing seems a little longer.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Because that's like the lumps thing basically.
Yeah.
And that's probably where you get slightly more variables.
Well, like I get a lot of them, and I know I get caught behind. That's why. Then the face is open, then all that. It's a fade, but then the face is open, and it's usually. That's why all those go do that because I get caught.
Makes sense.
When I time it perfect,
yeah,
it's good,
It goes,
but it's hard to do it.
yeah, you're relying on
It's like
timing.
50-50 at best.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get to 60, I guess.
Yeah, try the
I'm gonna try.
kind of like it's a knockdown 5-iron. I mean, you'll still hit it 285.
Yeah, I'm not worried about distance.
It'll be a fair, yeah,
Like I'm not, because I've had it square. It's gonna go to 80 at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about the 320 because once you figure it out, you'll slowly swing harder
Yeah.
Yeah.
each hole.
So that's
You gotta
what,
put a touch.
I'm trying to literally never miss fairway, and then I'll go to the distance after that.
And
Yeah.
and then if you
Yeah.
get 7 fairways in a row,
Swing.
you can swing faster.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
'cause you're in
Because you
rhythm.
get confident.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the driver and hit that thing like 260 and just fucking
Yeah.
get it where I want.
Because
And then
when
just
you
go
hit
270,
in your
280.
head, when you hit 260, it's still go 285.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning.
Yes. And that's plenty.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in the fairway for sure.
Because once you get to that spot, I just go fast as I can on that.
Just flow through it,
Yeah.
that turn, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
The takeaway to me, you got to keep the club face straight. Takeaway is most
See,
important.
I think my personal problem is,
But you're hitting a lot of fairways too. I mean,
But
you're
like-
you're just losing 1 or 2 around.
yeah. But I mean, I don't feel good on it though. Is the main
Yeah.
thing.
You
But
can
you
tell
did say
when
you're about to
not
get a new driver. That's
Yeah.
half of it.
It in my mind it has been
You're,
like that.
because yeah.
Like
You hit a lot of fairways.
I don't want to hit it shitty, but like.
But you're also kind of fucking.
But the last few times I have it,
Yeah.
but it's whatever. I ain't like worried about it, because it is March.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So-
take it.
Well, you got a security blanket too, that 3-wood. Most people,
Yeah.
if they can't hit driver, they go in like a 4-iron or something, and then it's just, what if you fucking miss hit a 4-iron?
So-
then
yeah.
you're making a double.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean,
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
you go hit a 4 iron off the tee, you better flush it.
I just gotta play more golf. That's my thing. Like on
On the course.
golf.
Yeah.
You gotta visualize them trees.
Like when we play tournaments this year, I honestly probably play like 3 times before the tournament. Cause I felt so damn rusty at the tournaments on Saturday. And like,
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I want to go on that bitch knowing I'm gonna shoot 12 under. Honestly, that's or 6. Like I want to know what's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah. I need to be your game plan. But y'all don't always play practice rounds, do you?
We did last year,
Last
but
year we
before
did.
last year we never
Last year was the
did.
first
I
year.
think
we-
that's big. I know people who won't do it because they're like, well, I'm gonna get tired. I'm not gonna get your ass in shape.
I mean,
Like that's the.
I get tired of already losing. To
Exactly.
be honest,
I got no response. Like you need to play that practice round. You need to get a feel for the course.
like if y'all would shoot me on that camera, I would play 3 rounds and be happy about it.
I feel the same.
Dude, we can film practice rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would like,
that's gonna be huge.
because some tournaments you won't let film, you know, just.
Yeah.
That camera.
Now
is so
hold us to
good.
like
If
this.
Larry's there, he can do anything, and we'll have our like GoPro in cart cam.
Yeah.
And you won't need like all the inner shot stuff
No.
I think we need to do
because the cart cam will carry it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you'll have the video
Yeah.
like wherever you're at.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun doing stuff like
You
that.
think on the practice round we should do like a serious round, see what we shoot, or like actually let's do some puts and chips here to learn this and chips there and learn that. Which,
No, I think you need to learn it.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
mean, there's 2 ways you
It
can
depends where
get
you're at.
value out of
Yeah.
it. You can get value out of
Carthage,
it.
no, Carthage is because you know what it's doing there.
Like somebody like me, I would rather just see like how low I can shoot on practice round.
I mean, if it
For
starts
me.
out like that, I think we do
Other,
it.
Yeah.
other players would need a chip there and chip there.
Yeah. I mean, I would prefer to like practice, but
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to like practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm playing my ball and then I'm gonna chip 2 or 3 and like
Yeah.
putt 1 or 2 or something.
That makes the most sense. But I just got to get my competitive
Juices
juices.
flowing.
We'll have some slowly crank it up.
Yeah.
Like Saturday morning, the first tee, hell, Newton, he birdied the first hole at 8 a.m. par 3.
Yeah.
Like I need to be, I was not competitive.
What hole was that? Par 3. We should do a shotgun start.
We did.
Oh, we did. I hit like a foot.
Yeah, we're playing them older men.
Yeah. I was thinking.
You hit it to the foot.
Yeah.
It's like a 130 yard
I was
shot.
like, alright, get
It's
started.
the one where OB's left, Larry.
Now where
Right
is
to
it?
the golf
Newton.
course. Newton.
Oh yeah.
7?
I think it was like 7 or 6.
It's 7.
7. Yeah.
Hold on.
They have 2 tees.
Yeah, they have like a house with like trees
They had us on
on
that tee box by the woods.
the right side.
And the back nine was on the other side.
Yeah, that's because that open. It looks
I
easy,
mean,
but it can
was
play
like,
difficult.
right in our eyes. It was 755, and
Yeah.
then she hits it to 1 foot.
Is it the one with the water's like over the back right? That's 7.
And I
That
said,
dude was like, oh my god.
I said, we may win this golf tournament.
I'm glad y'all won it.
35 holes later, we had a putt to win it.
Yeah.
We won that bitch by
We should
6 this
have.
year.
We should have won it by 6.
Yeah. I mean, we were a birdie putt on every one and just didn't make them.
Dude, it's not as easy as I thought it was easier.
Yeah, I still think it's easier than Katie.
It's down in the
I think
rough.
the trees are getting taller. That's compared to 10 years ago when I was playing in college.
It might be a little bit of that.
Seemed easier when I was in college.
You probably went down, played it down the rough, were you? Didn't we play it down the rough?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we did.
I
I
mean,
think they've always done
That takes away that damn big low number.
12 under.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And that's what I like.
Yeah.
yeah. That's that. They make it unique with that.
I love that part.
Yeah. That's real golf.
That's real golf.
Yeah.
That's as real as you can get on the dirt.
Because you got to think, people shooting 12 unders and stuff, like, they should be on the PGA Tour, but
They're playing that bitch up, basically. every
playing it
time.
up, you get a perfect chip shot every time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't shoot 12 under, so. But I'm on my way.
I'm glad y'all conquered that one.
I can't.
I don't know why they got it scheduled the same day this year.
Which one's up?
Creeper and LCC.
What's the date?
That's July.
LCC like fucking moves it every time.
Well, they might move it. If they do, it'll be fine. But it's the
No, it's. I think
Like they
it's
move it
like
every
the
year, is
most
what I'm saying.
12, 13.
LCC goes like by the 4th. You know, the 4 changes.
It's usually the
Okay.
weekend after the 4th.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It used to be the first weekend in July every time.
Well, they changed.
No, sorry, June.
It used to be June,
Yeah.
second weekend of June.
I think it was the first week in June.
Or
and then
something.
Whenever
It was
I
like
was
that
18,
until like,
we're back.
we're back. What up, brother? Where
What's
you
that?
come from,
Yeah,
buddy?
I'm gonna shoot with y'all.
How is your mama done been?
We'll let him hang out the rest of the
Yeah.
time.
He ain't bothering nobody. How's your
You
mama
ain't gonna make the
doing, buddy?
viewership that worse.
No. This may help. It's Airbud, go on receiver.
Got these on.
Yeah, I think we need to do 4 Mamba majors. Just call them Mamba
Yeah.
major. I kind of like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It goes,
Yeah.
we call it MM1, then next year be
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for sure, let's just talk this out. We'll do 4 majors. I'm thinking Nashville, one of the places. Definitely Biloxi because
Yeah.
y'all got that's 2 of the places.
I got a place to stay down there, so.
So what do y'all think the other 2 should be?
I mean, obviously anywhere Atlanta would be.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Atlanta, that's a real good one.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, we might have to call Big John.
Oh, well, yeah, we
Call
gonna,
him
we
up.
gonna be in the basement with Big Jim down there.
Some weird stuff happening down
Going
in the
through some
basement.
tunnels down there.
You think I can talk John into pulling that 7-iron out and come playing on camera?
Oh,
Louis?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We get Big
You
Jim.
hear that, John?
Big Jim.
I'm expecting me and you.
John would be great content.
Or horrible.
I want him and Dan Moody to be
We're gonna
very
find
together.
out.
Him and Dan, one big woman.
Shit, I don't know how good he is right now.
John,
Big Jim.
what you think? You think you can take Dan?
Hell yeah.
Gee, I was like, damn,
He gonna fall apart.
we can label it the 2 dumbest motherfuckers from Lee County. Because that's who it is. That big crew right there.
I wonder who's gonna be more angry.
Oof.
Fucking collective IQ of 100.
I don't know, I'm having a fun time behind the camera for that.
But
Gonna be a lot of
yeah,
fun.
that's 3 of the majors.
I mean, we can go,
I mean,
Where's the Open gonna be?
do we wanna go to,
The Mamba Open.
We need to find the most links course in the southeast to go.
I know where that is. West Point. Did you play?
I was just gonna say,
I've never played.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I wouldn't
probably
call
not
it.
links,
I wouldn't call it
Yeah,
links.
rolling
It's more
hills.
like deserty.
yeah,
No trees.
I mean, Carthage is close to that, it's open.
Oh, I know what we could do the 4th one. Robert Trent Jones.
Which one? Somewhere?
It don't matter.
Birmingham?
We can
We do the Birmingham on the way to
we
Atlanta.
can stay in
Yeah.
we can stay in Arley.
There you
They're
go.
about 45 minutes away.
There you go. Now we're thinking.
So there's 3.
Now we're thinking.
Perfect.
Yeah. And just call that the 4th, the Mamba Open.
Major.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a
So
good
then
thought.
you got the Mamba Masters, Mamba Open.
I don't know. The Masters may have to be like Azaleas because that's a real master.
Yeah.
So Azaleas are masters.
I kinda like that.
Let's name them Mamba Masters. Let's call it that.
And all the Master Series, I guess you
Yeah.
call it, or whatever. Or
Yeah.
just Mamba.
So should it be? I mean, what's the format?
Mamba Majors and then Masters.
Well, we'll have to-
Majors.
We'll have to,
Yeah, it's a Mamba Major Series, and then that episode is the Mamba Masters, and then we got the Mamba Open,
And then
then
we
we
do
got the
it-
Mamba PGA. What?
So when would we release that? Would we release it like a week before the Masters, right? Or like week,
Definitely the week of
like
Week
the Monday of?
Monday or Tuesday.
yes.
I say Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
No,
or the weekend before.
Yes.
I like it to get it in the
Yes.
space.
Yes.
One
yes.
I think
Saturday.
that's what Bobbin did, is the weekend.
or Friday.
We should
The Thursday before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 days forward, and that way it's in the.
Well, we gotta do it pretty soon.
Yeah, April.
So the good news is we live close to the Masters.
Yeah.
The Vegas.
Which I mean, we can get them. I think like we can get a video
Me and
turned
you
around
have to
ready
play
within
the-
a day or two.
Me and you
Yeah.
have to play the tips.
Yeah. Like real guy.
Yeah. And then Larry plays the member tees or the blues.
I mean,
We'll put Larry in the member tees.
just
That's up to y'all.
figure it out and decide. I mean, we
And
should have
then
figured
you
out.
handicap.
Yeah, so we should have handicapped and figure all that out.
Yeah, definitely. But like,
Like for us, I think we just play.
we may do it like when we all 3 don't play together. Or what do y'all think? Like me and you play, and him and Dan plays, or
I just thought about that. That's gonna be tricky.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just
It
do
don't-
2 in the
I mean,
morning, 2 in the afternoon.
that's more videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Play the
we
same course.
probably
You
need.
can even do it back days.
We can
Yeah.
make it. We can make it good if there's two people videoing for
Think
sure.
we-
Yes, yes.
Because I can be like in their face and you can be back here doing your thing.
Yeah.
Should it be 2 rounds?
Yeah, I think so.
It
Cause
should be like to make it cut.
I think it should be 2 rounds per player. And we just set tee times morning, afternoon. Like you'll play a morning one day, afternoon next day, vice versa.
Yeah.
And then everybody takes
So we'll make it
filming.
cut.
So everybody films and everybody plays.
yeah.
And then you have your strokes, and it counts toward who wins the Mamba Major.
What would be the cut out there?
Like how we do the cut stuff.
We're
We
gonna
gotta put
structure
2 more
that.
if we do it.
So we're going to have to structure handicaps,
Oh my god.
how many strokes, like, because he's got to have a chance to win the Mamba Major.
Yeah,
Like,
well we gotta handicap it right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Like, right,
Yeah.
per tee.
For everybody to have like a true.
So but I guess we'll just do us 3 and Dan, the first major.
So yeah,
I like that.
I like that. And then we can release it.
the Thursday before the Masters week.
Yeah.
And the way we
That'll
can
be
do
our
it,
regular
the
schedule.
way we'll do it, we can structure the tee times where 3 of us will play with each other. And then it flips.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
you play with 2 other people.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you're rotating, filming, and playing.
Yeah.
We can sit down and structure tee times, get them all called in a couple weeks early.
Alright, yeah. So
I like that.
next week, you said next week was good? Weather-wise?
Yeah.
That's gonna have, we have to do it, start it then probably. Cause I mean, it's March.
Yeah. I think we should wait a little just because of the course. Let the course get a little greener.
What, third weekend of March?
How quick can we turn them around?
Oh, you're
That's
talking
what-
about the edge, yeah.
How quick can we get them,
You
like,
have to put everything else aside, focus on it.
so,
Yeah, you're actually right, Richie.
yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of
That's a
that.
lot of videos.
Yeah. So,
Oh, shit,
that's what,
yeah.
like, logistics of it is what you gotta figure out.
Well, the more I think about it, we don't need to do the Zegas for the Mamba Masters, maybe.
Turnaround time. He's talking about the turnaround time.
No, I'm talking about, I hate to do that, such a pretty of a course.
Yeah, that really.
Yeah.
But you gotta do one anyway, it's dormant everywhere.
So, when do you think, like, at what point will you think it'll like?
It'll be
look-
green,
Yeah, it'll look decent.
I mean,
If the weather stays up,
2 weeks before the Masters.
So, do we need to get our shit like homed in, and then basically,
I don't think we'll better do it. You're talking about.
I mean, if we start next week, we can.
Yeah, definitely. I thought you meant if we like actually teed off a week.
so Masters.
I don't think we can do all of them. I think we can get 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But like,
If you want good quality.
well, alright. So, do we start them? That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
How did we release it?
Just
Because
if we have like 6 videos, just release like 8 days before tee off. First
Yeah.
tee time at the Masters.
Yeah.
And just release 1 a day. Or at least 2 in 1 day, skip a day, 2 in 1
Yeah.
day, skip a day.
Yeah, that's
we want
fine.
to release them like that, like to not like hold them to like pick up weight.
It's either that or you do a 1-day Masters.
Actually, you can release just 1 or 2.
Just do a 1-day
Yeah.
Masters.
So
Just,
that's what I'm
just,
thinking
just
about.
do a
Yeah.
1-day Masters.
This is tough.
We'll all 4 do it.
Maybe just play 1 round.
We'll play 1 round.
That's what's-
I mean, this is
Handicap,
year
do
one.
one round. Nobody else does. The only
Yeah.
time the other guys do it, like on multiple days, is if they're not racing that. They'll get all together and then take
One
their time.
round.
Yeah.
You do all that in 1 day, and then you edit that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
Let's
say
just
more
have
like a Masters thing, like during that
Let's
week.
film
Like,
it.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
film it 3 weeks
like we
before.
can have behind the BTS stuff, all over it, and then
Let's film it like the first week of April.
Yeah, we should make sure it's as A as possible, as much as it can be.
yeah.
Well, how about the first time we have an opportunity where it's not cart path on? No matter what, between now and then.
I think you should do it the last
Probably
weekend.
do
of
that.
March.
That ain't a guarantee.
Well, they played the other week with just poured rain. I think
Yeah,
about that.
we got 6 inches last night.
It needs to be probably the last weekend in March.
That's what she
Look
said.
at the. Let me look
So
at
when it rains like it does this time of year, you gotta have 7 days with no rain minimum.
bro, that place holds.
So
This time of year, because it ain't that hot. The heat sucks up the
we
water.
we could do it in 1 day and just do it like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
But
Cart path only would suck.
cart path only we couldn't. So cart path only we could just do 2 and I don't know if
Hold on. 3 weeks from now, the 20 are we thinking weekend or what? I guess it don't matter.
what day is
Saturday,
that? 12th or 13th?
10th through 13th.
Okay, so the 10th
Yeah, you just need to do it as soon as
So
weather permits. Honestly, you can't predict
Yeah.
because you ain't gonna predict the weather. Maybe next Friday. It's not supposed to rain. It may not rain from now to maybe once from now to next Friday. Hell, I don't know.
Well, I think we need to do it so we can
I think
play
it's
off
gonna
the Masters.
Too wet.
Yeah, we
Just
definitely
get
need
used
to
to
do it.
use,
We
basically.
just filmed as is.
I think
If it's dormant, it's
I
dormant.
think
Let's
next
do-
Friday's gonna be
Let's
close.
do it whenever, and then let's have a pod where we release it basically with it,
Yeah.
like for the Masters week.
Yeah.
We're talking Masters.
We can do it in 2 videos.
Yeah.
So let's do 2 twosomes. That'll make it fun. Nobody wants to play by themselves.
Yeah.
So like I'll play with Larry. Let's me and you play,
Okay.
and then you and Dan
And
play,
then play. And then we'll film that, and then y'all film us.
or vice versa, because they haven't ran the
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, yeah,
Or
we all
just
split
with
that up.
me and Dan play
For that video, one of y'all.
Let me and Dan play,
You'll need one person who's at least.
and it's kind of a match, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
not really a match, but like
Let's think about
me and
Don't be shit
Dan.
talking.
Me and Dan are
Let's
competing.
think about the pairings though. Like, what can be the best pairings? You think?
Probably me and Dan.
I think.
Because me and you've already played.
Yeah, I know
30
me and
rounds
you
on
can.
camera.
Yeah.
I'm like me and Larry.
I'm trying to think if like Dan and Larry would be like, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to think if.
Well, I mean, we could. It's just
But if
y'all
y'all
two
do
are-
that, then me and you gotta play with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm.
That is
I'm
big
gonna do
effort.
it.
Yeah. And the only reason I can't, I mean, me and Wesley can if y'all want to.
Yeah,
Work the camera.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, because me and Dan.
We hadn't done.
You and Dan's gonna be good shit. So I like that.
'Cause I can turn
You'll
Dan.
pick at him. Yeah.
I know how to handle Dan.
You'll
And
pick at
then
him.
we'll double film it. Like we'll put somebody on the green with a phone.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
And catch other stuff.
Or they can just hang out.
I think it'll be
That'd be cool.
4 people will be better content because more
On the
talking.
par threes, every par 3 got a green.
I mean, when I ain't play, I'm gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
iPhone
Yeah.
or that. So.
Because you don't have to have any. Cause green is just gonna clip it for like 4 seconds.
Yeah, and that camera ain't hard to work, Richie. You just hit the button. I mean, Webb has it set up
And
anyway.
you can turn.
Yeah, I just need to practice.
In your iPhone, Rick, we can turn the settings to 4K. So
Yeah.
it'll match it like the
Yeah.
picture. And just tell whoever's doing it, just don't start filming until the ball is hit. And aim at the flag, so we're not wasting much of memory.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have the good camera behind the guy
Yeah.
hitting.
Yeah.
So don't just like,
Don't
if
just
we do
sit
it
at
every
home.
hole, if we do 18 holes, don't get the iPhone. 'Cause the
Yeah.
4K is gonna take a lot.
Just set it once they address the ball.
Yeah. I'll remember.
Shit.
That'll be a good time.
But yeah, let's plan on that, the Mamba Masters. Let's name it Mamba Masters.
Perfect.
And just,
Try to create a good playoff
we got,
Masters.
so the next step,
You begging.
let's talk handicaps right now.
I mean, legitimately, I'm probably like a 2 or 3, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how.
I mean, it's kind of how we're gonna do it off everybody else. So,
I mean, on a normal, like a dirt tour
let's call it
course, I'm
something.
probably a 15.
now how, we're gonna call, we're just gonna say Richie a 2.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna
That's a
be
good
a,
number.
yeah. I'd put you a 4 or 5. You can pick whatever one you want, but you're probably 4.5.
I think we're both around 3-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying how
So
far
put in
off,
2 and you at 4.
is me and Richie need to be the same?
I mean, you get like 2 and 3. 2 and 3 sounds close.
That's not bad.
I mean, that sounds pretty.
I was gonna say 2 and 4.
Like yeah. I mean, we're definitely not far off.
No.
Yeah. I guess we need to start logging this shit in.
Yeah. What's Dan? Is Dan
Got legitimately.
Dan an 8?
Much as we're gonna play.
I mean, I personally would make that higher than that just because, but like maybe a 9. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
He'll,
Like,
but the thing about him is he'll show out and then not show out.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
his
you
not
don't
show
know.
out could be a 9
He's not consistent. Yeah.
because he can lose 3 balls quick.
He might out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
good.
So we're reviewing this as
If you
the-
put
we
Dan at a
gotta
9, I need to be at 18.
view, we gotta view this as we're playing as Zetas.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Just put me
think
way higher.
I think shot a
I mean,
hole.
we're going.
I would view y'all as shot a hole would be a good match.
18?
So if you start at 18 under and y'all play a match.
Okay, we'll give me 18. I'm fine with that.
No. So if you're a 2, then put him at 20
Okay.
for the Zayas.
So he starts at 20 under. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's getting 18 pops.
Yeah, I'm
But
just
I'm
getting a
starting
stroke
at
each.
2 under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not getting any strokes.
Okay. So he needs to
He
be.
gets a dot hole.
So he's 18 under.
Well,
So
you,
So I'm 18, yeah.
the highest handicap,
that's how like they score, right?
Yeah.
the highest handicap, and lowest
I
handicap.
get a pop hole.
That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Because you go off the lowest handicap. I mean,
Yeah, you're the scratcher. Like off that.
so
So
if
I would come down
I'm a
to 18.
3, I get 1 pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Dan's a 9,
Dan's a
and he's
9,
7.
he's getting 7 pops.
Okay.
You know, it's ball and hole, stroke and distance. I feel like that's how we should do the major. Now tee boxes, I think me and you play the tip, me, you and Dan play the tips,
I'll play blues.
and then Larry
And
on the
then whatever
whites.
members are.
I would put
Whites through middle.
Yeah.
I put Larry on the whites and me, you and Dan on the tips. Now I don't know if he needs to pop a hole since he's
I'm saying that's a, yeah. Make it 15.
I mean,
Don't do 18. Make it
it's all,
15.
I mean it's the day is
I would rather round towards Larry than me because I'd rather him win it because that'll be better like content. To be honest.
It's a hell of an advantage.
Because you've been
Yeah.
playing good and that would be good shit.
Yeah.
And you'd be the technical
Right.
low handicapper and you'd actually
the
win.
low round could be an 84.
Yeah.
With the tip, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
And you give me all the structure you'll give me. I ain't complaining.
Yeah, you.
Damn, we're gonna get exposed early. We're gonna get exposed early.
It's gonna test y'all, is what it's gonna
If we're
do.
releasing this in 5
It's
weeks,
gonna
we're
show.
getting exposed early.
Because you're gonna have to
Are y'all
play.
sure y'all wanna
great.
do this at the Mamba Masters?
Maybe.
I mean, you might show
I'm
out.
down. I don't
That's
care.
what I'm saying. You might show out.
Oh, shit.
They'll watch the
Pick one up.
swings. They'll see the swings. They'll
Oh,
see-
they already have what 8 videos to see. before?
Yeah, yeah.
You can play
Yeah.
dang good golf at the Zayas and shoot a 89.
Yeah.
I feel like I
That's
shot.
the only course I feel like I can say
I
that.
shot 86 there. And I told I was like, they gonna hit it pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, I thought I did, to be honest.
get away from me.
Maybe next.
But the thing about it, we got the sliding scale of our handicap, so like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be close probably, because we're all probably gonna suck.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like compared, you
Yeah.
know,
What?
to par.
Stroke play is gonna be all over the
Yeah,
place.
like you don't know what's gonna happen.
That's why everybody has a chance.
Because I can hit 3 out of bounds.
Like Larry shoots a 90, he probably gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's gonna be around it. Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
if you give me that, yeah.
But like if
If
I
I
shoot it
shoot
down,
an 80, I feel like I'm making win
yeah, fuck yeah.
at the Zayas. The
I'm
tip.
pretty sure you'll be, yeah.
Dude, we're playing it from 7,200 yards,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be wet. So it's gonna be like
Yeah.
true.
like 98% chance is what it's fuck.
No, let's try next Friday.
But yeah, I
It's
mean,
looking
Larry,
like
if you
some-
make if you shoot 100 or less, honestly, it's gonna be
If I shoot
You're
a
in the
95, I'm
you're in the mix
It's gonna
at
be
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably good though, because that's gonna be like that rounded edge.
I may can get us a fifth
It's
person
gonna make
to play.
it's gonna
We
make
wanna
y'all
get more
play.
people.
Now, I can definitely grab a 5th person. It's just up to y'all if y'all want one or not.
I mean, get Patel's out of there, come on.
Yeah, he'll play.
Gotta be
And then Larry
one guy too,
maybe
that'd
have
be good.
6 people.
Does he care if we call
You
him
think we
something?
can film?
Pagala?
Yeah, it may be better to do 4 the first time. Just the filming.
I don't think they let you
Take the
shoot
play.
6 at a time anyway out there, do you? In one group.
No,
it'll be
we'll do
different.
more
Split 'em
evenly. But can we film 3 people and keep pace?
Yeah.
Straight. Everybody shoot 95, film 3 people.
That's a lot of strokes, that's a lot of editing.
Just keep it twosomes.
I
If
like
we do 6
four.
people, we just still keep it twosomes.
Yeah, we gotta get bigger.
Yeah.
No way we can keep threesomes pace of play rolling.
No.
I personally think
Right now.
we can hardly keep up with editing with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
Like that's a lot. 100 shots, 3 different guys.
Yeah.
Or 100 inch
Yeah,
guys.
sorry if I don't get all your shot tracers. If you don't hit it in the middle, you may not get
No.
it. Seriously.
Not everybody
if
does.
If you duck hook with that camera, you see the ball.
Yeah.
You duck hook one, you probably ain't gonna get the 20 minutes worth of my time for the tracer.
I don't care. That's
You
fine.
better flush one.
Don't manually do that anymore if I was you. Don't manually.
Flushing it.
The big guys
No,
don't
I do
manually
a
do it.
couple.
The big guys don't. If you don't
Yeah.
pick it up, they don't care.
That's true.
Most times it does.
Because man, you can tell too.
I know. Well, you like old Dudley do right.
Old Dudley do right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace
White
out.
Mamba Golf.
See y'all at the Mamba Masters.
Mamba Masters, April.
Hey,
Dancing rabbit.
White Mamba Golf YouTube channel. Like,
Thanks,